So for this workout, guys, it was actually the first time I got to train in the new home gym. So a lot of the equipment I haven't used before. So I kind of just went around to different machines and tried out how they felt and everything. Today was a back and biceps day, so I tried to stick mostly to those movements. The piece of machine that we have for this home gym is kind of like an all-in-one machine, so you can do a lot of different exercises with it. So it is pretty cool. They are all plate loaded, which is also very nice. I kind of prefer plate loaded. So I start off with doing lat pull downs. As you can see, there's a couple different handles and attachments that you can use. So I started off with doing the wide grip attachment first to more target the lats, and then I moved on to the closer grip just to target the back in a different way. And I did about 3 sets for each one of these. I was going for about 15 to 20 reps for each one of those, depending on how I was feeling. I was pretty much going for a pump this time. I was pretty tired, to be honest, so I just really wanted to get a pump, so I was going for volume this time, even though I usually like to stick to heavier weight and lower reps. I just wanted to get volume. So that's what I did. I put 2 45-pound plates on each, or 1 45-pound plate on each side for these. Next, I added an attachment, a straight bar attachment. So I did do, I guess you could call these like incline rows. They're kind of like the lat pull down machine, it's just even a closer grip than the normal grips that are on the lat pull down machine. Same thing for these, I did about 3 sets. Shooting for volume again, so I went for about 15 to 20 reps again. These I've never actually done before. It's very interesting workout as a whole, just because, like I said, a lot of the stuff I have not done before. Honestly, I don't even know if I was doing that right. I kind of just did it how I thought it was supposed to be set up. I don't know if that's even how you do it, but that's how I did it. So next I moved on to doing bicep curls. I love doing these because it isolates your biceps. I guess these are called preacher curls. So these are also plate loaded as well. I don't get to use these in my other gym because I don't have them. We do have a preacher curl machine, but it's not plate loaded. Usually people just use dumbbells, and that's what I do too. So it was nice to switch that up a little bit. I did keep, I think I had a 10 pounds and a 5 pounds, so 15 on each side, I believe. So 30 in total. For these, I was not counting too much at all. Sometimes, like I mentioned before, I just like to go until I literally can't go anymore. Sometimes when I try to have goals in my head for how many reps I want, or when I count in general, that whole process kind of slows me down and sometimes actually prevents me from getting more reps than I actually could. So sometimes I just try to let that go in my head and just kind of get as many as I can. But I did do about 3 sets or 4 sets of these, shooting for, like I said, as many as I possibly could. But yeah, guys, that is kind of the workout as a whole. I didn't film every single set, but I did try to film at least 1 set of each of the exercises that I did as a whole. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. So I haven't given you guys an update on the supplements that I'm currently taking because I have added more since I showed you guys last what I've been taking. So I'm going to go through that now. Some of the things have stayed the same. Some things I added based on my goals. So I'm going to go through that now with you guys. Alright guys, so like I said, I did change up some things, kind of adjusting my diet as well as my supplement intake just to match my goals. Right now I am bulking for my competition, so there's certain things that I picked up that it was recommended to me to help me put on size while also maintaining my fat levels. So I don't want to gain a ton of fat, but when you gain muscle, there's always going to be some fat gains with that as well. So I'm trying to minimize that as much as possible. So still trying to gain muscle and weight, but just making sure I stay clean with my diet and things like that. So it's kind of like a clean bulk, you could say. But there are certain supplements, so let's get into that right now. So I think I showed you guys this one before. Whey protein is something that I take. This is not a daily supplement. I don't take this on a daily basis. I take this when I need more calories or protein and I didn't get enough in my diet for that day. So say I'm full at like 7 o'clock at night. I have 3,200 calories and I need whatever, like 200 or 300 more calories, I'll just have a couple scoops of this. So basically this helps me hit my mark in terms of calories and protein intake. I don't like to fall back on this. It's kind of like a crutch. So if you get in enough calories from eating natural foods that are good for you and healthy, you shouldn't necessarily need this, at least in my case, but I do like to use it as a supplement every so often to get in the calories that I need. For this, I usually take typically 1 or 2 scoops, just put it in like a shaker bottle with milk. I usually do like skim or 1% milk, especially when I'm trying to gain weight. When I'm cutting, I usually use water, but I also usually don't use whey that much when I'm cutting anyways. But yeah, that's that one. Next up, I do not take this every day either, but it is pre-workout. This is Run Everything Labs, their lemon passion, I think it's called, yeah, lemon passion flavor. So that's what I'm taking right now. Again, I don't take this every day. I don't want it to be a crutch for me, but there's certain days where I'm just really tired more than other days. So on days where I'm just not feeling it and I need to get a lift in, I will take this and it helps a lot. I do take coffee pretty much every day. I get a headache usually if I don't have coffee. So I will take my coffee on a regular basis. I try to avoid this on top of coffee, but sometimes I need it. And it really helps me with my workouts and getting the most out of them. So I do take it on occasions, but I just don't want it to be a crutch. But that is the next supplement that I'm currently taking. All right, this isn't really a supplement, but it is something I take on a daily basis. So apple cider is something I usually take about a half a cup every morning. So the theory behind this, I'm just testing it out. I don't know too much about it in terms of the research behind it. But it makes sense to me. So basically you take a half a cup of this, or that's what I'm doing, and it basically increases your sugar intake. So this is natural sugar. There's no sugar added in this. It's just the only ingredient is apples. So it is natural sugar, but there is a lot of sugar in this. There is, let me see, so there is 24 grams of sugar in this. So the theory is it will spike up your blood sugar levels, which will also increase your insulin in your body, which will cause you to store more calories that you intake. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to store as much as I can, gain muscle, gain size, gain strength. So this should theoretically help with increasing my insulin and helping me store more nutrients. So the next supplement I take is green tea extract. I usually put about 1 squeeze of this into just a cup of water in the morning. So this helps mostly with digestion. Some people use it for weight loss. I'm obviously not trying to lose weight right now, but since I am eating so much food at one time, it just kind of helps things flow smoothly, if you know what I mean. Hopefully it will help me be hungry a little bit more often as things keep moving. And so I haven't used it too much yet, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it helps a little bit. But just because of the amount of food that I eat, it is helpful just to prevent constipation or anything like that. But that's the next supplement that I'm taking. All right, last but not least, I am taking creatine monohydrate. I usually take about a teaspoon of this every morning, usually before my workouts, usually after my workouts. Sometimes I do take it before my workouts, but I try to just take it 1 time a day. It seems to be helping. So this is supposed to help improve your athletic performance, and it fuels your muscles. So this also helps you retain water. So this is another thing for bulking that I've been using. I did not drink enough water when I started taking this, and do have a headache right now. That's the one thing with creatine monohydrate. You do have to drink a lot of water, just because your body is storing a lot of the water. It seems to feel like I can get a couple more reps out of my workouts. I don't know how much of that is actually a placebo effect. Probably a good amount of it is. But creatine isn't that expensive. I think it was about $15 or so for this tub. So it's not too bad, but it is something that was recommended to me as I start bulking. But yeah, guys, that is all I'm taking right now in terms of supplements. Besides that, I'm just trying to, like I said, hit my caloric intake goals, which is about 4,000 calories a day. I also have goals for protein and carbs as well, and fats. So I'm just making sure that I stay on track with that. But besides that, I'm just taking these supplements, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, I don't know what I'm going to film next, but I hope you guys, whatever it is, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, so as you can see here, my weight has been increasing slowly over the days. I haven't been completely consistent over the days just tracking my weight, but overall I've tried to track it as best as I could. So as you can see on the 3rd, I bumped up to 182.6, which is a 2.1% increase. I think part of that is because I started taking creatine the day before, so I'm just retaining a lot of water weight. But even so, I have been increasing in my weight, which is nice. My caloric intake has been around 3,000 calories a day. Right now I am at 1,600 and it is almost 6:30, so I'm way behind for today, so I need to eat a lot more. But in general, I've been decently on track with that. My calories have been fairly clean as well. Mostly eggs in the morning, and then different kinds of carbs and proteins for the afternoons, like pasta and chicken and tuna. So that's been my main go-to for food. But yeah guys, I just wanted to update you on that. Right now it is about 6 o'clock. I just finished up a lot of stuff I needed to get done, and now I'm going to eat. I'm a little bit behind on calories today, so I need to make sure I eat a little bit more. I just made some grits that I'm going to eat, so hopefully that will help a little bit, and then I still need to eat a decent amount tonight to get in what I need. That's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. There's a lot more content to come. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and then also share it. But besides that, I will see you guys in the next one.